Hi, I'm Aaron Friend, and I'm a carpenter, and I've been trying to design a good back of the truck setup for many, many years, and this is what I've come up with so far. Now, usually I have some fans, maybe some benches, and extension cords right there in this area. I can also put concrete and that kind of stuff in this area. I've got a couple of buckets with saws and clamps. This is a really cool little thing. It holds a door up. It's like a jack when you're setting a door. Caulk guns, that kind of stuff. Rollers, you know. This is always good to have a little mixer thing. Sometimes you do that. Extension things. Clamps, even as a framer, it's nice to have a couple of clamps so you can pull things together. And then backsaw clamps, that kind of stuff. It's nice to just have a box to put a couple of buckets in, have some random things. Then a few years ago, I went camping and made this little area here to put a mattress on and have a couple of drawers underneath. But after camping, I put my tools in it, and it was so nice to have. So this is where I have my guns. So in this drawer, I've got most of my drills and guns and a whole bunch of Craig stuff in the back here. And it's really nice just to have that all kind of hidden, so it's not real obvious that it's there, but it's available. And I've gone kind of mostly cordless these days. It's nice to not carry around a compressor, but except for hosing off your saw, the sawdust off your saw at the end of the day. That's the only thing I really miss the compressor for. So originally I had these drawers, they're just wood, but I found, actually broke my rib. I was pushing them back, and I had a square laying on the back of the truck, and my feet fell out from under me because it was kind of slippery, and the drawer was so heavy. This drawer. That it pushed my feet out from under me, and I fell and cracked my rib on a square. But since then, I put this decking board underneath, just two little tracks of decking board that slides much better on the back of the truck on the metal, and I've used that decking board all over the place. So I had these two drawers first and this platform, and that was nice because I could put my plywood in or whatever, put concrete bags in the back and still have room to put plywood. And then I put all my bags in front of this drawer, but then I'd have to take all my bags out every time I wanted to access my tools, and I'd have to crawl on my knees to get my chop saw, my table saw, or anything that was back in the back. So that was no fun. So I've got decking boards. Let me show you what this is. This is just this kind of decking here. I just kind of slice it up, put it all in place. So there's a couple of full pieces here, and there, and then I use it underneath the boxes as track also, so the boxes slide really easily and stay rigid. This one is just a piece of plywood with two little tracks on it, and then it's got those tracks attached to the top of this box here that it also slides on, that locks it in place, that these key into, so they slide together, so this doesn't slide around. And anyway, so here I've got, I've got a whole bunch of bags on this long piece of plywood, and it comes completely out. So I can unload all these bags, and even take this plywood out, and take this other box out too, so I can fill the back of the truck with foam board or plywood or whatever I need, any 4x8 sheets I need, or I can have all this in it. It's nice to have it convertible though, so I didn't want to put anything on the deck that would be an obstruction to filling the truck with plywood. You can see I've got all these bags. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags, and a vacuum all on this one single sheet of plywood. It's just got a little frame around it, and it slides in and out pretty easily. I mean, because of these tracks. And I've got my my levels and my track saw and that kind of stuff over there, and I just have one little clamp attached to the edge here that holds my track saws up, and everything else fits just really nicely. On the other side, I've got my stand for my table saw, a sledgehammer, maybe a transit tripod, and a broom, maybe a big crowbar or something like that. All that fits on this left side. And then these are all my saws. This one, I've got full pieces underneath. Let's see, one, well, not full, just like half pieces underneath. I've got 2 of those. And in the middle of them, I've got a notch cut. So this one can pull to here. Let's see. Right there. And right there, it's sitting in that notch, so it won't slide any further. And I can pull my chop saw out. I've got my regular saw there, got my table saw and a track saw, all on, oh, and an oscillating tool here, all in this one drawer, and it's great. Now I can set it all up and take that drawer out and even have it as a table if I want it. And I can go and get supplies with my truck after that. So, but it all pivoted. So when this comes out, I can set it up and I can pull the whole thing out and get the table saw out, or I can just grab the table saw from where it is. It's really not hard to get to. But this is really nice. It was such a pain trying to crawl in there on my knees and get my stuff out. And just having it just pull out real easily like that, it's so simple. And it's just 2x4s with a 3/4 plywood. That's all it is. It's just a box, and it's got a central division. It's not necessary, but it's nice for these 2 saws just to have that. But it's a simple setup. It's a simple box, simple drawers. If you're a carpenter, you don't need plans. You can just see it and know how to build it. But it's a real back saver. It's a real time saver, and it's a real nice way to keep your truck organized and efficient when you're loading and unloading. I'm Aaron Friend. Thanks for watching.